So why is it so common in life that people who are usually seen as good, or morally they do a lot of good in the world, they give to charity, you've never really seen them lie or deceive anybody, yet it seems that it's those people who seem to almost suffer more than people who actually do wrong, like thieves who, get away with it, and people who lie and people who deceive. And it seems like those evil doers, if we can call them that, they almost have life on easy mode. It's almost like they suffer less. And why is this? A quote from Cliffe Knechtle that I like to think about is, "Life is unfair, God is fair. Don't get the two mixed up." Life is unfair. You are born into an unfair, messed up world full of evil. And so everyone's going to suffer, and it's even going to be unfair to where people that are seen as good or more good than others are going to sometimes suffer even more than those who are actively doing wrong. But God is fair. And Jesus says in the book of Matthew, he says, "Blessed are you whenever you are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Blessed are you. Blessed are you whenever you sacrifice what people think about you. Blessed are you when you sacrifice your own desires. Blessed are you whenever you are persecuted for doing good, even though if doing that good is going to lead to a less happy life, in the sense that you're suffering and all of this pain has come to you. Blessed are those people." And so God does not want the righteous to suffer. He doesn't want anyone to suffer on earth. He wants everybody to come to him and to follow him. But the issue is that human beings rebelled against God. And so that is why people suffer in the first place, is because we chose to separate ourselves from God. And when we chose to do that, what filled that gap was pain, suffering, evil, wrongness. So don't think that if you are a follower of Christ and if you are suffering, or even if you're not, don't think that God is trying to punish you, because you can't go straight to that. And there are some times in Scripture where God does punish people here on earth for the things that they did that were wrong. But don't be too quick to say that God is punishing me, and realize you are in a messed up world full of wrong everywhere you look. And another thing, a question that I recently answered on my YouTube channel was, why would a good God allow suffering? So I answered why evil is in the world, but why is it that God allows this to happen if he's not the one directly causing it to happen? And the reason being is that we chose to rebel against God. We told God to go away, and he respected our choice. He respected our free will to make that choice, and he took a step back, and pain and suffering filled the gap. And make sure you remember this. Life is unfair. God is fair. You are going to be rewarded in heaven for doing good deeds. And if you were persecuted for those good deeds, you're going to be rewarded even more. Just like how all the prophets, many of them had bad things happen to them. Many people throughout the Bible, Job, had bad things happen to him. But they remained faithful to God because they knew it wasn't a punishment. They knew simply that life is unfair, and that the life here on earth that we experience is a messed up, corrupted version of what God truly wants for us. Because God says that he is going to make a new earth, a new Jerusalem, where all of his people are going to dwell. He's going to restore the Garden of Eden. He is going to make right what human beings made wrong. But in order for you to be in this group of people that are going to make it to his new world, you have to put your trust, you have to put your faith in him. He wants people to willingly choose to be with him. He doesn't want a bunch of robots that just walk around saying biblical phrases over and over again, while they walk up and down the street. He doesn't want a bunch of robots. He wants people that genuinely want to live forever with him, that genuinely want to spend their life with him. And so if you want to know more about how you can get into heaven and what it means to have faith in Jesus, I have some previous videos you can go watch about that. What is Christianity? What does it mean to have faith in Jesus? What does it mean to believe in Jesus? And I'm even going to expand further on these subjects in future videos. So make sure you stay tuned for that.